If we pay people, say, $1,000 per month, now companies will pay people more because they're not just benefiting off other people's bad situations. So there's two streams of more money going to a person, from the government and from businesses. Where's all that money coming from, though?
Two biggest problems with this. Number one, the illusion is that the money just has to come from somewhere and then it's gone. The best dollar in the American economy is the dollar of the average American, because it gets spent over and over and over again. That's what creates economic movement, mobility.
Okay.
That's something that people forget. So the flip side to that is, to pay for about a $1,500 UBI, you would need to generate about $5 trillion in tax revenue. Sounds like a big number. All this money moves in our economy. Our economy is $20.5 trillion, or at least that's what it was in like 2019. I think it's up to like 22 trillion or something now. If you don't think we have the ability to tax 20% of all the money that moves in a given year in the United States and then redistribute it, you're just not thinking big enough. One way that you could do this is called a value-added tax, which is a better form of a consumption tax rather than it just being a sales tax. Let's say you take something out of the earth or mine something out of the earth and you turn it into a raw good, iron. When I sell the iron at a profit to the steel mill, that is going to get taxed at that level for all the value that got added to it, the profits that were earned from selling that, at like 10%. And then the steel mill turns it into parts for a car, right? They go sell it to the car manufacturer, and whatever they get on top of that gets taxed at 10%. And we start taxing the consumption. So we tax the money where it moves and where it moves the most, the raw production of the money. That gets complicated, but what this kind of means is virtually every product in society gets taxed at about 10%. Value-added tax. I would encourage people to look that up because it's better than a sales tax. The problem with a sales tax is it comes from regular people at a much higher percentage. But when you do it as a value-added tax, it taxes corporations a lot more than regular people.